Chelsea have lost another game against Manchester City, against Manchester City's basically youth team. Another embarrassing defeat by Enzo Maresca and Chelsea. I mean, there's a lot of talking points to go with this game, but I'd say I'm pretty optimistic because I'd say other than the four mistakes that led to goals, we were not too bad today. Let's get started into the analysis. So Chelsea took on Manchester City, and we played a very, very weird formation team. I'm not even gonna lie. The lineup in all was really weird. I saw four midfielders in Enzo Fernandez, Romeo Lavia, Moises Caicedo, and Kieran Dewsbury Hall, and I thought, what is this formation? Are we playing a diamond with Mudryk and Nkunku as strikers? Are we playing like Enzo Fernandez as a winger or Dewsbury Hall as a winger? It turns out we played Dewsbury Hall on the left, Mudryk on the right, which was horrible, and Nkunku as a striker, which was also horrible. The three in midfield, they look lost. They looked absolutely lost today. And the defense, I mean, I'm not going to talk about the defense. They were horrible today. Tosin, Colwell, Reece James, Malo Gusto, and Sanchez. Shocking performance from all of them. Every single one that's not named, maybe Enzo Fernandez was the only player I'd give props to. Every other player on that pitch today was horrible. Enzo Fernandez, the reason I say that is because, yes, he missed an open goal, sure. I think he's the only midfielder in our team that can actually create, and he made a nice pass to Nkunku, and his touches are pretty good overall. It's just that he's not a progressive midfielder to the point that we need him. I'd say he's not as press resistant as another player like Kovacic on the other side was. Caicedo and Lavia today were absolutely horrible. They were honestly so poor. And I can't stress this enough. People talk about Lavia, they look at the number, pass accuracy. Every time he got the ball, he looks scared. He genuinely looks scared because there was a City guy that was going to be right on him, and he's not press resistant at all. His passes were horrible, in my opinion. They were really poor. The long pass for the assist was good. Okay, fine. That's the good pass. All right, cool. Caicedo today was horrible. You can tell it's his first game back at Chelsea because he was shocking. Genuinely couldn't pass the ball. He set up, if I remember correctly, he set up the second goal for City. I think the first goal was a deflection that just looped in the air. I think Tosin tried to clear the ball. It looped off of some other. I think it looped off Grealish, and then it became a penalty. Cole can see the penalty. Second goal, Caicedo. I don't know what he's doing, man. Picks up the ball from the goalkeeper, I think, and he plays the worst pass to Reece James I've ever seen, man. It was horrible. And then Haaland took it back, made it 2-0. Third goal, if I remember it correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. It was Oscar Bob's goal. Malo Gusto tried to play past Lavia. Lavia is not on the same wavelength. The same Gusto gives the ball away. Third goal for City. And then the fourth goal, if I remember correctly, again, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Reece James and Romeo Lavia who were at fault again. So that's two mistakes for Lavia, in my opinion, in that game. Gusto, I don't know. Enzo Maresca is overcooking a little too much. And the reason I say this is because he's playing everyone out of position. Lavia and Caicedo cannot be a double pivot, in my opinion. They do not work together at all. They're both non-press. They are not press resistant. They suck when they get pressed. Their short passing is too poor. And defensively, they're not good enough. They're not good enough. Neither of them are good enough, in my opinion, defensively. Caicedo's maybe a little better than Lavia, but still, not good enough. Why is Mudryk on the right? I'll be completely honest with you. Mudryk had a shocking first half, but he was definitely not the worst player on the pitch that first half. He was bad, but he tried to create things on an unnatural side of the pitch. What's he meant to do, man? Maresca forced him on the right because I don't know why Madueke didn't start. It makes no sense. Even Sterling went on the right would be better than Mudryk because at least he's used to it. Mudryk's never played on the right side in his life. He's better on the left. He was faster on the left. He looked really slow actually yesterday. It was really weird, but again, Maresca is just completely. I don't think he knows what he's doing right now. Christopher Nkunku is a striker. The tendencies that he has, and the commentary said it best. He has tendencies of dropping in and collecting the ball like a false 9 almost, like a 10. He's a 10. Naturally, he's a 10. We don't have a proper striker who will go into the box and try to make havoc in the box. Mark Yu is the best. Nicholas Jackson as well. They're two very good players at doing that, in my opinion. And if we get Victor Osimhen, which I don't think is going to happen, he'd be perfect for that. And Nkunku as a 10 would be great. Where does Cole Palmer fit in this team? I don't know. I have no idea, but we're going to fit him in somewhere. But look, I'll be completely optimistic with you. Like I said, we were really bad on the ball. In the build-up, we couldn't get the ball, and we did. When we did, we looked good. And if I'm being completely honest with you, the first half, if we get rid of the first 5 minutes, we were pretty good. In fact, we were dominating the first half. Yes, we didn't score, and yes, we did score when Madueke and Sterling came on. It doesn't mean they were great. I think Sterling was okay. Madueke, it's a bit, I don't like him too much. I don't as a player he's okay, but as a person, not as a person, but as a personality, not a big fan of him. But got a goal, got an assist. Sterling also got a goal, and I don't remember if it was an assist. No, Lavia got the assist, of course. But we really need to focus up. We really need to get rid of those mistakes because all 4 goals led to were from mistakes from us. Unforced, well, kind of forced mistakes because City were really good pressing us. I think overall City's quality, you can show there wasn't much quality on the team. McAtee should have scored one. I'd say Oscar Bob should have scored one. Erling Haaland should have scored that from the corner. They could have scored goals too. They were not at their best today, but of course that's because they have inexperience. No Rodri, no Bernardo, no Foden, no I don't even know who else there is. No Doku, no everyone, no De Bruyne. They only had Haaland, Grealish, Kovacic, Vardiol, and Phillips and Ortega. That's like there's 6 senior players, right? Look, we're gonna play a different team going into the City game on opening day. It's not a great look losing 4-2 to Man City's academy, basically. We'll run past it. If we cut out the mistakes and we actually get used to playing in this pressing for possession, one touch, two touch style, which includes the goalkeeper, which I think the goalkeeper is just, in my opinion, is not good enough. Maybe we'll look better. If we have Jorgensen in goal who can maybe be better, I don't know. If we get a center back who's better than Tosin and Disasi and Badiashile and all these guys, because they all suck. Fofana, they all suck. Stop playing Gusto left wing back or left back, whatever position he was. He sucked. Stop playing Mudryk on the right. He sucks. Stop playing Drewsbury Hall on the left. He sucks. Stop playing Reece James as a center back. Play him as a flying wing back. Like, if you have to be simple about it, just be like Tuchel, man. Tuchel played 5 at the back. Reece James as a right wing back, and we killed teams. We absolutely killed teams. I remember the season after we won the Champions League, we were top 2, top 3 in the league. You know why? Reece James, Ben Chilwell, 2 of the best flying fullbacks in the league, are getting ruined by Enzo Maresca because he's not playing them properly. It's just so embarrassing to watch us play. And I think if you're Maresca and you're trying to bring in this whole new way of playing the game, you have to cut it out. And I've said it since we watched Wrexham and since we watched Celtic. It's not good enough. And I think he is a lot of fault. And this is the first time I'm actually going to blame a manager. I can't blame Pochettino because, in my opinion, his system was fine. It was simple. It was fine. He didn't do any kind of like overcooking or whatever. He did the simplest he can with the squad of players he had. He didn't have Reece James. He didn't have Fofana. He didn't have Nkunku. He didn't have Lavia. He didn't have Chilwell. He didn't have all these guys, right? And he got his top 6 with a team that, you know, we had Gallagher in midfield. And if I'm being with you, I don't like Gallagher at all. So, but yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all for the next kind of match day analysis.